Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to another episode of In the Middle of the Message. Before we begin, we are going to say what we are thankful for. And today I have two things. One, nice lunch boxes. And I'm not talking like those little fabric ones that don't keep your food cold. I'm talking like the ones that are insulated and they have those tinfoil looking linings and they actually keep your food either semi cold or semi hot at least and not just out in the elements. Because I don't know, I'm very much a believer in bringing food from home unless otherwise, like if you just forget or you really have a nice restaurant near you. Like I'm definitely like mine is Zaxby's. That's my nice restaurant currently. And just making sure that I try to eat home food because there is a health factor in that. Just especially if it's home cooked. I do believe in healthier choices. And my second thing I am thankful for today is what I'm going to call quiet friendships. So, my definition of a quiet friendship is people that you aren't completely close with, but you have gotten deeper with them, but being able to just care for them, really, in times of need where they reach out and they're like, hey, I need prayer for this, or they're still in your life. Like they may not be like your best friend or your consistent friend group, but really just there, like being there for you, just being a friend. Because I think we put such an emphasis on having everybody have to be close to you. Everybody has to be this type of friend to you. But I think that's just a matter of caring for people. And you don't have to necessarily be a friend to care for somebody. Like another good example would be, I guess a quiet friend is another word for acquaintance for me. I try to care for everybody that walks through my life and through the door because I am definitely a person who believes that everyone deserves to be given attention, which some of my friends might question mark that. I do have the tendency to be a little sporadic, and I sometimes cannot completely focus on what is going on in the moment, and I may not give the most intentional response or attention that I would like, but I never want that to come off as disingenuous or even that I don't care about them. Like, I'm the type of person who will, like, for a split moment, I'm just like, oh, that's one of God's people. Like, He loves you. And, like, I'll sit there and I guess I'll do what they call cliche and pray for them. Be like, oh, that old man, I pray that you are getting healthy and you getting what you want. Or this mother of two rambunctious children in the backseat, pray they get there safely. And I pray the mom gets a momentary rest and just realization that she is doing what she was designed to do on that day in that moment. And just going forward and just kind of praying for them, like praying for random strangers. But I think that just kind of jumps into intentionality as a friend because it seems to be so much harder to be a friend nowadays, in my opinion. I'm not saying that, oh, my opinion is blah, 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 blah. No, I'm saying that I think we get so distracted with the comparison of how other friends do it. I know I've seen people, friends of mine or distant friends of mine. I say distant because I haven't seen them in a while or they're far away. I haven't had intentional conversations with them lately. I just see them on Instagram and they'll go out to ATL and they'll go all the way up to Alpharetta, Douglas. And I'm like, y'all, first of all, what jobs y'all got? Because gas itself, driving up to Atlanta and then doing Atlanta traffic to get there, wild, completely wild to me. Or friends that are going to Nashville and like PCB, y'all, let me tell you, the food y'all post is really what I'm most interested in. I hate to say it. When I see somebody post they went somewhere, I low-key look at the food and the outfits. Like I love seeing like my friends and family friends and just family in general, like they dress cute, like when they dress up, because you see them smile because they're like as confident as they can be. Sometimes they don't feel it. It's so much fun seeing people smile and like feel good and do the small things. And I am definitely a person who likes to try to take a step back in situations when I'm hanging out with people I care about and try to take it in. You know, you try. I know some people, I know as a kid, I'd try to take mental pictures when doing stuff. which didn't always work. I just wanted to take in the moment, which is also why I never have pictures with my friends. Like, I cannot tell you how many pictures I have with my closest friends because I have to literally play scavenger hunt in my photos. And mind you, I've had a phone since, oh gosh, how long have I had a phone? I am definitely a generation who's had it for a hot minute. I want to say I wanted a phone back in middle school. I wanted the Galaxy. I think that first came out with the touchscreen. I even gave my parents a presentation like, this would be helpful. And they're like, you just need to call us. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going back to the first photos in my photos, and it has March 1st, 2013. Y'all, this doesn't include my little slide phone LG Cosmos. Honestly, I miss that. I do miss a keyboard because I don't know. Sliding it back in place is just a power move. At least for those who remember those phones, definitely a power move. Or flipping your phone closed to hang up when you were angry. Y'all, it's like the equivalent of driving a stick shift when you're angry. It kind of releases a little bit of like, when you get mad, you just kind of want to do something, just something, get that energy out. I mean, you probably should work out, but sometimes I didn't, and I just drive my car, slide my phone back closed. Wow, 2013. And it is a selfie with me and the horse I was riding at the time. So that's actually really cute. My little younger self. Y'all, if my younger self saw me now, I think she would feel safe, actually. I think my younger self would be surprised, really. Be like, we didn't do all this? And I said, girl, the economy is insane. You don't understand that? Because 10 years ago, yeah, I was a teenager, so I probably was like, well, dang. And dude, rent. If I told her rent, she'd be like, what? Honey, that's not even expensive. I remember I complained about paying $325 in college. Girl, I just didn't have all the money. I missed that. And the total rent was like $6 something. Yo, it's wild out here. But at least I have a place, thank the Lord Jesus Christ above, because honestly, that's the only reason I have a place. Wow, 2013. Y'all even remember 10 years ago? 2013 was literally 10 years ago. Oh my gosh. I wonder what the top hits were for 2013. 'Cause I remember, I think that was when I was in my earbud. Probably a little bit after, actually. Maybe 2015. Wow. It says the top 3 Billboard songs for 2013 was Thrift Shop. Oh my gosh. Blurred Lines and Radioactive. That's hilarious. That's what it says, but I mean, that's up to you. Yeah, thrift shop. I remember wanting to go thrift shop so bad, but that was, I think, before I had a job. So I think I was just singing it. Radioactive. Man, Imagine Dragons. I haven't heard them. Y'all. The other top 2. So the 5th one is Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Y'all, that was the Harlem Shake, which it says 2012. Man, I remember those videos. I loved those videos. Harlem Shake, I did a couple. I remember doing them at the school. Also was like the good era where everyone would come together and do like a dance thing or song. I particularly, once again, will probably mention it multiple times, Call Me Baby with Carly Rae Jepsen. I think that's her name. Dear Lord, my pronunciation skills have not exactly the best. Yeah, it says Carly Rae Jepsen. And the overseas video bring me joy. Like seeing a group of grown men or like teenage guys come together and do stuff like that, like sing a song, just carefree, like not caring and just being funny and having a good time. I don't know, it just makes me feel good on the inside. Yay, the guys are having fun too. Like good, innocent, healthy fun. Always brought me joy. Of course, always military stuff. I have family that was from military, and I don't know, it's just seeing them have fun, especially in that type of field, always brought me joy. And then, of course, now with TikTok and the rise, and from 2020, a lot of filtered stuff through my feed has been people who work in healthcare doing all the TikTok trends and dancing and having a good time. Like, I am a sucker for some healthcare jokes, y'all. And I think that's because of my degree, and I truly enjoy learning about health and all the randomness and the little things that you don't think about. Disclaimer, this might be a little gross, but this only thing I can think of. Dermamites on your face. It's just microorganisms. If you sleep next to somebody, y'all can like trade and then they have a good time with each other and go back to your face, or there's that. Apologize if that was said while you're eating. Think of it this way. If you're eating, you digest that within about 30 minutes to an hour, and you can do something that helps digest by rubbing your stomach a certain way. I saw something, they call it poop rubs. But I think you just rub like the way your large intestine kind of goes, like 7 times going up and then across on the top and then down. Then you rub in a circle one way, you rub in a circle the other way. So that's one. So another another fun fact. Also, since fall is coming, I'm so excited. Y'all, I dropped like degrees, I think, Saturday, and I noticed immediately. Like I went outside and like I didn't immediately sweat. Like I just went outside and just held my arms out and I was like, oh, it's coming. Fall is coming. I'm so excited. Not because I hate summer. I enjoy summer. Summer is the time to go swim. I can pull out some swimsuits. You go outside for a walk and you lose 4 pounds. That is actually proven because my stepfather actually did. He's been walking every day in the morning and the afternoon, getting like 5 miles in, which is wild because I did that with him. And if you talk, it works. He like lost 4 pounds one day just from one walk, not both, one, because it was so hot. And also, if you ever do that, please drink water and bring a small water bottle with you. You never know when the temperature decides to, como se dice, want to burn you alive a little bit, and you just need that little bit of hydration, y'all. But I am so excited, and yes, I enjoy sweaters. I am a cardigan woman. I am ready to wear my cute turtle. I'm ready to pull out my Dwayne the Rock Johnson look, okay? And that's my black long sleeve turtleneck with some jeans and my black belt and my nice like gold necklace. I'm not really sure if it's gold or not, but you know, we make it work, and my hoops, and just walk around, just feeling the breeze under my armpits because, girl, I'm tired of sweating. So tired of sweating. I don't care what anyone says. I would rather be cold all the time than hot because I hate sweat ruining my outfits. First world problem? Yes, I recognize it. But when I want to dress up, I want to look cute, I don't want the yellow monster coming out. I don't want to smell. And there's only so much perfume you can use in the world. And yes, I have tried natural deodorants. I've tried 3 different types. I went to a soap shop that has natural ones. I've looked up the ingredients in all of these. I've done, I think it's not Dr. Braun, I think Dr. Schmidt's or something. And then I've bought from a local shop in Peachtree City I drove all the way over there for their farmers market they have on like Wednesdays and Saturdays. Went over there for some reason. And I like warm it up. Like, it sounds weird, but I warm up the deodorant. Why I said that. I will use it, and I've broken out in a rash. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do a detox. I think someone said I'm supposed to do that. I'm like, how do I detox my armpits exactly? I haven't really done that before. Like, when I tell y'all it's a rash, like, it's red. I panicked a little bit, and then I just stopped using it, just washed and scrubbed, used my old, probably cancer causing infertility one that has been my ride or die right now, and it eventually died down. But man, I don't know why. Like, I've been trying to experiment this past year, and it's just not been working. Speaking of health, 10 out of 10 recommend doing warm water with lemon in the morning to help with just digestive and also increase your water take, because why not? Back to the original topic of friendship and caring for people. I think why it has been so difficult to be a good friend is the comparison. Let's just go all the way back to the beginning where I was trying to go. And it's comparison. I think we want to do all these extravagant things, but it really comes down to if we truly care and just reaching out to text them. Just going in there and checking on them genuinely and praying for them when they ask for it, and really just kind of being there the best you can. Now, I am against forcing yourself to do something or going out of your way where it harms you long term. Now, if your friend has not eaten in 3 days and you have like $20 in your bank account and you go to Subway and you get her foot long, like, I personally don't think that's bad, especially if you're like, okay, I'll get income in the next day or so. Like, you'll be fine. It's worth being a friend and caring for them in general, being kind. I am definitely a person who likes to attempt to cook. I get very nervous. I think I'm pretty good. I'm growing slowly. But if I can kind of host my friend or care for my friends, like I love having people over. On a day where I'm like, I clean up my entire place, I set candles. If there's a theme, girl, I'm going to the store and getting some paper plate, having my famous meatballs. Y'all, I'm telling you, people will eat them up. It's literally, this is what I do for meatballs, y'all. Off topic, but I'm telling you, any party you don't know what to make, first of all, buffalo chicken dip. That's use rotisserie chicken, that sucker up and put them in there. But meatballs, I get frozen meatballs. I don't care. I don't know the brand that I prefer. I just know it has a darker red bag and it has all the little red meatballs on it, and the bottom is like a black or brown. I don't know. It's my favorite frozen meatballs. So good. Dump those in a crock pot or pressure cooker. I think that works the same. Or just heat them up. And then I typically do 2 pounds of meatballs. So I use like a whole bottle and a half of barbecue sauce and like a whole jar and then some of grape jelly and just stir that sucker in. Boom. That's it. Bring cute little toothpicks, call it a day. I don't know why it's so good. It's great because they make a good snack. And they're super easy. Like, and you just keep them warm. Like, you don't have to cook them. I think you cook them for like, it says to cook on low for 3 to 4 hours. Ooh, there's even a method to do it stovetop, and you can do that in a Dutch oven, and you simmer on medium low, and you do it. Okay. And this was from Natasha's Kitchen, so if y'all want to look up that recipe. But completely off topic, like I said, this is a roundabout podcast. We will be going around and talking about anything and everything. So highly recommend caring for your friends the best way you can and just doing it to the best of your ability while not harming yourself. It's so important to be, I know, a good friend, and my friends attest that I am I am a good friend, but I definitely love them so much. They deserve so much in the world, and I pray they get it. And I'm such a person that just want everyone to be good and taken care of. And I just gotta pray to the Lord to do it, because He will do a better job than me, because I am human and He literally is God. Like, He's got it under control. And once again, if you are going to build a fence, make sure you put a gate in it. Have a great day, y'all.